Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about a subject that has been very controversial over the last, I'd say the last month or so, and that's these makeup revolution, I think they're called the Renaissance lipsticks, and they're a complete dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and I understand why they have been so controversial, because look at the packaging, it is so alike the Charlotte Tilbury, which I'm going to show you in a minute because I do have a few of her lipsticks as well. So I'm going to be doing a little comparison against the Charlotte Tilbury, and also I'm going to be trying on the few that I do have of these. Now, I bought these before the controversy did start up, and obviously I don't want to get anyone's back up by filming this video, so I have left it a few weeks, but I thought it would be nice to actually see what the lipsticks look like. I have got one of the lighter shades on my lips at the moment, and I actually do really like it. Now, a bit of background about myself: I don't always buy high-end makeup. In fact, I've hardly got any high-end makeup in my collection. It's always been Makeup Revolution, MUA, 17, those kind of products. As you probably will see if you've gone through any previous videos of mine, I do have a few products from Too Faced as well. I really like their makeup, but I don't really have a lot of high-end. I mean, I class that more of a luxury and ask people to buy me high-end products for my birthday, and tend to get myself things like this. So this is why I bought these, and I got 5 of them. So I'll tell you the shades I got. I got Triumph, I got Rebirth, Classic, Awaken, which is the shade I've got on now, and Lifelong. So I'm going to go over the lipstick that I'm wearing now, and then obviously I'm going to take all the others. I'm going to take them off with the wipes and basically tell you what I think of the lipsticks and if they're worth the money. Now, they are only £4 compared to the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks that are £24. I think the matte ones are £24 in her collection, and the normal lipsticks are £23 or £23.50, something like that. I will put the correct price in the description video. But let me just show you them against each other before I do the swatches of the Revolution ones. So obviously that's what a Charlotte Tilbury one looks like. You've probably all seen the packaging, and then you've got like kind of a maroon colour there. That's her staple colour, maroon. And then you have got and then it says obviously CT there, and then you've got the Revolution one, which looks like that. It says Revolution all around, so they completely duped the packaging, in my opinion anyway. And then on the back it shows you the colour, so that one's Triumph. Let me put these down. So this colour is in Stoned Rose. Yes, Stoned Rose. So that's what that colour looks like. That is a really beautiful colour by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'll get the light colour actually that I've got on now. Just it to be the last one. And this actually, it's probably going to look more like that. No, it doesn't, that's too dark. And that's Triumph, by the way. So and then that one says Revolution on it, if you can see that. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. And then does this say, yeah, that one says Charlotte Tilbury there. So obviously you can see that they've completely duped the packaging, probably just to make it look more appealing to the younger consumers, because I know a lot of teenagers buy obviously Makeup Revolution. When I go into my local Superdrug, I always see the teenagers around there, I know that adults buy it as well, but it's probably going to be more teenagers. So yeah, that's the Revolution one. Just need to make sure I'm putting the right lids on them, because I would be gutted if I wrecked my Charlotte Tilbury ones. A Revolution one is easy enough to replace. Size of the lipsticks. The Charlotte Tilbury one is a little bit bigger, but in packaging it is definitely a dupe. Colours, you might be able to get similar colours, but obviously they're not going to be a dupe. Right, so let's go back to that colour that I had on originally, which is Awaken, which is this lovely, like dusky nude pink colour. I'm not very good at describing. Do I have one similar? No, that's not similar. Don't know if I do have one similar. Is Pillow Talk similar? Yeah, I'll just swatch these on my hand to see if they are similar. Yeah, the most similar ones I've got. Oops. Right, so the most similar ones I've got is Pillow Talk, which is the matte by Charlotte Tilbury, and then Awaken by Revolution. So I'd say they are pretty much a dupe. They're the best dupe that you're going to get. If you are looking for a dupe in Pillow Talk, I would suggest buying Awaken. I'll put them together side by side so you can see what I mean. I've just caught the corner. So that's what they look like. So you can see how similar they look. Obviously the Pillow Talk one's going to stay on longer because it's matte. I think that is an amazing colour, by the way, guys, by Charlotte Tilbury. If you're only going to get one lipstick and you want a nude coloured lipstick, I would suggest Pillow Talk, because it's like your lips but better kind of colour. So yeah. So right, I'm going to put this back on again. Right, so that's what that colour looks like. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see it properly. It really is a pretty colour. I'm not going to knock any of these colours unless I really don't like them, and then I'll give you my honest opinion. This one I would definitely recommend if you like these kind of colours, that is. It's really nice and creamy. I don't know what the wear time is on them because I've not really wore them. I wanted to do this video for you as well to show you what the colours look like. So that's that one. I'm going to take that one off and I'll be back. Right, so next is the colour Triumph. Actually, I don't think I will do that one next because it's pretty dark. I need to find a light colour. It's Rebirth. That's really dark too. Classics are red, so that'll be going on at the end. Right, we'll do this one. So this one is Lifelong, which looks like that, which is pretty dark as well, but never mind. I don't have any more light ones from the Revolution collection, so I'm just going to zoom you in. Now this again is really creamy. Right, so that's that colour. Now I really like that colour on me. I think it's really nice. So that one is Lifelong. Looks really nice on a paler complexion, I think. So again, I will take this one off and I'll be back in a few seconds. Right, so next we have Rebirth. Now it's a lighter brown out of the two and it just looks like that, and you can obviously see that I've not used it. I don't think I might have swatched it, because I did, like, before I was going to film this video, I did a swatch video, but I thought it would look better if I did kind of swatch video, but obviously swatching them on my lips and talking about them and maybe doing a comparison against the Charlotte Tilbury ones. Now this one isn't as creamy as the previous two that I tried on for some bizarre reason. And it's not as opaque either. This colour really reminds me of Ginger from Kylie Cosmetics, but in the lipstick form. I do like it, but not as much as the other two lipsticks that I tried on. So yeah, it is a nice colour. It's very unique. I don't know if Charlotte Tilbury do want this colour. I know she does one called Birkin Brown, but I'm not sure of the actual colour, as I don't have that in my collection. But yeah, I do like it. It's not a no, it's just it's not as creamy as the others, and I really like the consistency of the other two lipsticks that I tried. So now we'll go on to Rebirth, and that's a darker colour as well. It's a very dark brown, which I'm convinced I'm not going to like, because I have got the Kylie in True Brown K, and I just don't like that. I've not worn it since, I've worn it once since I bought it. People tell me that I really suit it, but I don't suit dark colours like that. This is about as dark as I'll go in the brown family, and then it's reds and plums and things like that that I tend to wear. So yeah, let's get on to the next one and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so the next one isn't Rebirth. The one before it was Rebirth. This one is Triumph, which is the darker brown that I was telling you about. Now that to me looks like a similar colour for True Brown K, and as I said previously, I just don't get on with these types of colours, but let's see if I like it. It's very creamy, guys, creamier than the first two that I've tried on. So this one is the creamiest that I've tried so far. It's like it's almost too creamy, and you've really got to be careful how you put it on. Right, let's see. I actually don't mind it. It's maybe the Kylie Cosmetics one didn't look right because it was matte, and it settled into some of my fine lines, but this one isn't too bad. I actually don't mind that one. It's just you've got to be really careful because it is so creamy. Much creamier than the first two, like I said to you, but it's very moisturising as well. I'm surprised at Rebirth then. Is it Rebirth? Yeah, Rebirth. I'm surprised at how you had to kind of really push it for it to glide on. But even that's a nice colour. Like I said earlier, if you want a dupe for ginger, it does look, it is very similar, as you know, it's in that kind of family. I'll do a dupe, I'll do a dupe video for the ginger and also the pumpkin one. I had to think about that for a while then, because I've not wore them, and ginger and pumpkin are similar colours, so the Rebirth could be a similar colour to both of them, so I'll do a dupe video on that. And the last one, I think it's the last one, yeah, the last one that I got was this. It looks beautiful, it looks like a really classic red, so I'm just going to take this colour off now and I'll put this one on. Right, so the last one is classic, which is that classic red, which is I guess why they named it classic, which looks like that. As I said, it looks really pretty. So we'll just try that on the lips and I'll see what I think of that. Oh, this one's creamy as well, guys. Now I really like this shade. I love a good red, and I think this is a really nice red, so just let me zoom you in. Really like it. I think it's so pretty. What can I say? Yeah, even though there's so much hype around these lipsticks, I do think they're good value for money, and I think maybe they should have put them in a different bullet, but they're not the first people to do this kind of thing. I mean, I've got some lipsticks here by Rosie for Autograph, which are like similar to the Charlotte Tilbury as well, and they put them in different bullets. So if Makeup Revolution wanted to do the rose gold theme, they could have done something like that, which is just simple rosy, and it says Rosie for Autograph, and it's really pretty. And they're the kind of colours as well that Charlotte Tilbury brings out. It's got a little rose on it there, if you can see that. So that's that one, and that's in Silk Rosy. And then we have a different one, which is more like the Pillow Talk again, and that's Lady Rose. So not the only company to have taken, they see it as inspiration, I guess, from a brand, but when you completely duping a product like these, it's completely a dupe. When you're completely kind of doing that, copying it, I guess would be the right word, then obviously people are going to get angry, especially beauty bloggers who spend an awful lot of money on these Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I mean, £24 a pop, and then these are like £4, so they're kind of like saying, you know, it isn't fair on the brand. People that absolutely love Charlotte Tilbury are really angry. Obviously, you know, I'm a bit like that because I like Makeup Revolution and I like Charlotte Tilbury. I don't have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury's collection, but if you would like me to do a try on of the lipsticks, I think I've got about 9 of her lipsticks, or maybe 10. That's, you know, a small collection compared to some of my blogger friends that I know. And I've also got this, and I've got a palette of hers, no, 2 palettes actually. I've got a first face palette, and I also got another palette as well of hers, eyeshadow palette. And then obviously I've got the Bronze and Glow, which looks like this. And speaking of this Bronze and Glow, there's been more controversy with Revolution, because they brought out a palette just like this, and not only just like this, the insides of the bronzer and the highlight have got the same pattern on, so everyone's going crazy about that now as well. But again, they're not the first people to have done that. W7, a UK brand, also did that quite a while back. I'm going to show you what that looks like actually compared to this, because I've actually got that one. I've not got the Revolution one, so I can't show you what they look like, but I will show you the one that I have got by W7. Right, so I've just dug the packaging, not the packaging, I've just dug my W7 Hollywood Bronze and Glow out, which looks like that. So you can obviously see that it's a dupe, because this one is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, which looks like that. So inside, as I showed you before, it looks like that. It's got kind of lines going each way, sculpt on that side, highlight that side, and then we move over to, put that there, we move over to the W7 Hollywood Bronze and Glow, and it's just exactly the same, guys, honestly. Can you see how it's exactly the same? And then you've got obviously a little mirror, so it's not, the packaging isn't the same, but what's inside looks exactly the same. So I think brands take inspiration from each other. I mean, they've not copied the packaging. Some people would say Revolution have gone one step too far. I mean, what do you guys think? I would love for you to comment down below and let me know what you think. But yeah, for now, I will see you in the next one. Please subscribe, and please hit the bell notification so you can see all my videos once they go up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.